Miami, Florida, and been here since Wednesday, doing training, doing networking, and really working on some business expansion projects that I'm sure, without a shadow of a doubt, will impact the lives of many, many people in the days and the months and the years to come. Enough about me. One of the reasons why I wanted to make this video is because I just don't think people understand the amount of work it takes to really be successful financially and to really be successful as an entrepreneur. So it doesn't mean you have to be an entrepreneur to be successful financially. But what it means is you need to understand entrepreneurship. Now, why is that? Well, let's go through the list. First of all, whether you own a business or work for a business, you're still dealing with business. You're still dealing with entrepreneurship. And there are people who own businesses who are not necessarily entrepreneurs. They may just own a business. So there may be a situation where somebody bought a business or they just started it because they wanted to own a business. They hired an entrepreneur to run it. So there are different scenarios. But here's the thing, whether you own a business or not, understanding entrepreneurship, understanding what entrepreneurship is, how it works, the reason behind it, which basically reflects how you make exchanges in the marketplace. So those exchanges can be between you as a person and another business, between you and a person as a person and another person. It's all about making exchanges. So what I'm doing right now is entrepreneurial. Why? Because I'm on a video camera and I'm exchanging information with you to share with you so that you can make a better educated decision on what you're doing with your life. So financial success is connected to entrepreneurship. Financial success is connected to business ownership, because at some point, in order for you to be successful financially, you've got to be doing business. You're either doing business with somebody who owns a business, or you're doing business because you own a business, or both. And in order for anything that you do financially to start moving up, to start scaling, to start growing and expanding, there has to be some basic understanding of entrepreneurship. A lot of people don't understand that. And then once you understand that, now we still hadn't even gotten to the amount of work that it takes. It takes a lot of work because you got to study, you got to train, you got to get disciplined, you got to develop the mindset, the skill set, and then you got to work it every day until you get better and better at it. And it ain't gonna happen overnight. It's gonna happen over time. So if you are an entrepreneur, I want to just encourage you, just continue to go all in. And you might have to pay a big price now, but if you pay that big price now, you'll be able to pay any price later. If you're not an entrepreneur, I want to just encourage you to understand entrepreneurship, understand money, understand finances, understand all those dynamics, but you got to understand entrepreneurship, because when you start understanding entrepreneurship from the perspective that it reflects how you make exchanges in the marketplace, automatically you're going to be like, oh, okay, I got to learn how to make exchanges in the marketplace. I got to exchange my skill set for more money. I got to exchange my time for more opportunities. I got to exchange my conversation, my personality, everything that I got. Now as an entrepreneur, I'm learning how to take that which I have and exchange it in the marketplace for things that I don't have, whether it's money, whether it's opportunities, whether it's a better position in a company, whether it's just to sit at a table or to be in a certain room. So I want to encourage you to do the work, do the due diligence, but don't underestimate the amount of work and due diligence and effort and education and training and studying and skill set that it's going to take in order for you to succeed. Listen, I've shared these stats many, many times before, but since I got your attention, hopefully I do, you're still watching it this far into the video, let me share a little bit with you again. 9 out of 10 businesses fail within a 5 to 10 year window. So any business that starts today, within the next 10 years, 9 out of 10 of them won't even exist. And most of these businesses fail within the first 1 to 3 years. Now, it doesn't mean they don't pay for their annual registration with the Secretary of State. It don't mean that they ain't still got a bank account. It don't mean they ain't still got an EIN. But what it means is they are not actively participating in the marketplace and making a profit. I don't want that to be your story. And in order for you to change that story, you've got to create the narrative by doing something today. And don't underestimate what you got to do today. Taking 20 minutes and doing a little studying, and taking 15 minutes and calling a few people, and taking an hour or two here or there and work on your idea as a side hustle or a hobby, that is not going to guarantee your success. You got to go all in. You got to continue to go all in. And then when you continue to go all in, you got to figure out new ways to go all in. So I encourage you, but I recommend you to really do the math on the amount of work it takes to educate yourself, the amount of information you got to have, the amount of relationships, the amount of grit, the amount of strength, the amount of I don't even care, whatever type of mindset you got to adopt and embrace in order to really see success in a great way for your business.